On this edition of VMT News, we go over new procedures for this school year,
celebrate national and international holidays,
and talk to seniors about voting in the upcoming election. Hello, and welcome to VMT News. I'm Bella Dankos.
And I'm Max Torres.
For most students, the first day of class is a combination of nerves and excitement for what the coming school year holds.
However, this year's start of the school year was interrupted by multiple threats of violence.
Trouble began on the first day of school for Martin High School. As students were being dropped off for their first day of class, a bomb threat caused the school to temporarily evacuate. In the coming weeks, Nixon, VMT, United, and multiple other schools received similar anonymous threats of violence. The pinnacle of the threats came on September 9th when a threatening post was seen online, causing Sigaroa High School and Middle School to cancel classes for the day out of abundance of caution. The cause of the threats came from two 12-year-old students who were charged with making terroristic threats after allegedly expressing a desire to be school shooters. And although there have been no major threats since that incident, the superintendent and LISD police continue to warn students that all threats will be taken seriously.
School threats and an increasing number of school shootings created a slight change in how students return to school this year.
That's right, Max. Clear backpacks are now required for all LISD students to enter LISD campuses.
Our reporter, Joshua Garcia, has the story.
Laredo ISD students return to campus under a new requirement. Clear backpacks.
The policy aims to address the recent school shootings and threats. The change has sparked mixed reactions. Principal Angel Ramos explained the district's focus on safety.
Okay, I think it's a great idea. It just helps all around just to make sure that no one is bringing, drugs, something that can hurt another student, guns, or any other type of illegal weapon.
Junior Michael Garcia supports the policy, emphasizing its benefits for campus security.
I feel that the clear backpacks are very good as they protect us from possible threats from other students.
Junior Carlos Mendez and others are concerned about privacy and question its effectiveness.
Honestly, I feel like they're gonna rip too easily, and it's kind of useless because they still try to open their backpacks. They still check everything, so it makes everything a lot slower.
Councilor Ms. Guajardo also raised concerns, noting that while safety is important, the backpacks create privacy issues, especially for female students.
For safety reasons, I totally understand why they're doing it. At the same time, it feels like an invasion of privacy, especially for girls.
As students and staff adapt, opinions remain divided. It's unsure whether clear backpacks will enhance safety in the long term, but for now, they're part of daily life. For VMT News, I'm Joshua Garcia.
Thanks, Josh. With a major election around the corner, it's becoming increasingly important for eligible seniors to vote in the upcoming election.
The upcoming Harrison-Trump face-off will be the first time many students will get to participate in a presidential election.
October 7th marked the last day to register to vote in Texas. Up until that day, celebrities like Taylor Swift and others took to social media urging young people to register and exercise their right to vote. According to census data from 2023, young people ages 18 to 25 make up nearly 15% of Texas's adult population. Many experts predict young people will become the turning point of the election. Many critics believe that the impact from Gen Z voters could single-handedly change the course of this election and future ones.
Witnessing, I just turned 18 last month, so I feel like now I'm starting to get into the political world. I will say it is one of the most important, especially that we have a woman running. This is one of my very first elections ever that I'm witnessing and that I'm honestly able to participate in, and I feel, again, really excited and just really privileged to be able to participate.
I think it's very important to vote because it's what you believe in, and you're fighting. That's what you're voting for what you believe is right, and for your people.
The New York Times stated that in the 7 battleground states, Georgia, Arizona, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, about 7.8 million Gen Zers are eligible to vote in this fall's election. Believe it or not, Bella, the matter has provoked people to talk about raising the voting age to 25.
Really?
Yeah. which is one of the many reasons why it is crucial now, more than ever, to exercise our right to vote.
We move on now to school commemorations. VMT students and staff honored the first responders and fallen victims of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Last month, VMT hosted a 9/11 remembrance ceremony to honor the heroes and first responders of September 11th, 2001. VMT principal Mr. Angel Ramos gave a heartwarming speech about the country unifying together after the attacks of 9/11. Maya Lopez began the ceremony with a memorable speech about the tragic events of that day. And although it has been 23 years since 9/11, it is increasingly important to educate students about the sacrifices and importance of that day.
There's a lot of patriotism behind it. I'm grateful for this nation. This nation stands proud in the face of adversity. So obviously we're trying to commemorate and teach our future generations that no matter what comes our way, we will stand proud and ensure that America's safe.
VMT's celebration on the 16th of September was not your average performance. Students kicked the festivities up a notch with mariachi, dance, and gritos. On September 16th, VMT students, faculty, and staff celebrated Mexico's independence with Miss McInnes's folklorico dancers, accompanied by Mr. Flores and Mr. Borjas' mariachi, Los Herederos. They performed Mexican classics such as Canta, 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 Volver, Volver, and Son de la Negra, with the folklorico dancing to El Ángel, La Llorona, and Son de la Negra. The event was enjoyed and well attended, making students and performers proud of their Mexican heritage. And now it's time to recognize a group of students who go above and beyond in their fields of study.
4 talented artists are being recognized as the VMT August Artists of the Month.
And that's not all, Bella. I also have 4 more students who are the September Artists of the Month. Let's check them out.
The August Artists of the Month are students Christine Vasquez for Technical Theater, Genesis Gonzalez for Dance, Juan Covarrubias for Visual Art, and Ryan Gaona for Photography.
The September Artists of the Month are students Joshua Garcia for Radio, TV, Film, Megan D. Garza for Dance, Aylin Mendoza de la Rosa for Dance, and Julieta A. Onofre for Photography. Congratulations to these well-accomplished students.
Shout out to our very own Joshua Garcia, who was nominated for Artist of the Month.
Teachers, if you are interested in nominating one of your students for Artist of the Month, applications are due just before the end of each month. And finally, we end today not on a serious note, but on a musical one.
Again, 1, 2, ready, and.
Early last month, the Percussion Studio invited renowned percussion instructor Carlos Boteo to host a clinic. The Percussion Clinic invited over 20 middle schoolers from every LASD middle school. The students brought their drum pads, ready to learn, and participated in this event, which was held in the VMT Band Room. Mr. Boteo is a world-class drum corps instructor who has instructed and arranged for many groups, with over 20 years of DCI experience.
Hey Max, what is DCI?
DCI stands for Drum Corps International. It's this big marching competition that happens every summer or so.
Is it like the movie Whiplash?
Not exactly. I'll tell you more about it later once we finish up.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today.
Thanks for watching VMT News.
We'll be back next month with more stories, more coverage, and a surprise news anchor joining our team.
Until then, stay safe.
And stay creative, VMT.